One of the things that Rob teaches is a 10-minute check, which essentially means that you're looking at a site and within 10 minutes, you're either going to throw it away or you're going to be able to keep it. The system itself is important. It really is like learning a trade, I guess. It's very methodical. There's a lot of detail that goes into it. There's a lot of the reality is there's a lot of work involved up front, like anything that you learn. And I think that when you come through the other side, that's what gives you the confidence that when you find a deal, you're confident with your numbers, you're confident with the property, you're confident with the area. And then you've obviously also got that final check with speaking to someone before you push the button that knows what they're doing and that can you can bounce your ideas off. It took me probably 3 or 4 months to actually find a deal. But once I found the deal, it's, look, the numbers sort of speak for themselves, and it was a very, very straightforward deal. So in total, from signing the contract, or actually from settlement to completion, was actually only 5 months. And it was a very straightforward deal, the sort of deal that really anybody could do. And the profit was $430,000. So $430,000 first deal, and it only took 4 months. I wouldn't have found this deal, and I wouldn't have been able to finance this deal if I didn't have Rob's network at the time. So that was, that was invaluable, really. Having a deal and then being able to talk to somebody who can tell you whether or not the deal is going to be viable, and make sure that you've checked all the things that you need to check before you proceed. And so it's like having a backstop, I guess. You know that before you push the green light, you've got everything that you can have covered. That's really key. You know, I did a couple of developments myself before I was with Rob, and you sort of get a realization when you start actually learning it, just how much you're punching in the dark beforehand, and you also sort of think, wow, I so easily could have lost so much money. It's proof that it works for me, and I'll continue on using what I've learned. You know, I did a lot of homework before I decided how I was going to approach it, and I settled on doing Rob's program. And I guess at the end of the day, the proof's in the pudding. You know, yeah, look, I definitely recommend Rob's program to others. I think that if you're serious about getting into property development and having that safety net of someone that knows what they're doing, still doing it, has done it for years, and also has taught a lot of people how to do it, I think that, absolutely worth having a look at. Thanks for what you've done, mate. Obviously, you are changing people's lives, and it's a great network to be a part of, and looking forward to being a part of it into the future.